Everybody, how's it going? Got my new Vans hat on because I'm a 12-year-old at heart. And check these out, friends. If you've never had a pair. Oh yeah, uptown or downtown, those are the shoes for me. Anyhow, just getting back into the swing of things. It takes me about a week to recoup from one of these events. Just with the travel and all that stuff, friends, it definitely... I leave energized, but I leave tired, if that makes sense. And the drive home, we had some issues with the truck. I'll do a separate video on that. Because I'm sure some of you folks out there drive old trucks like I do, and you wonder, how the heck does he go that far in them? Anyhow, let's jump back into some Buckinstock footage. This is day 2 and day 3. And, well, let's just get right into some axe swinging and some other things. I'll jump back in and let you guys know what's going on. That's what Buckinstock's all about. Peace, love, and power saws. And it's like a big family. You know, there's 200-300 people there, and everybody's just getting along. I really felt this when I was doing my porting clinic. I forgot a few tools at home, and there was guys in the crowd saying, I have that in my truck, hold on. And they were running and grabbing tools for me, whether it be a piston stop or you know, what have you. So just thank you to everybody that helped me out. Let's get right to it. I said that I was going to give away the 064 Stihl, and I did, friends. So let's go to it. I barred that thing up, 32-inch full house, I believe, 32-inch full house. I think that's what was on there, and razor sharp. And I put that thing in the wood the first night just to see what it would do, and I was very, very impressed. So watch this, and what I ended up doing, friends, Devin, everybody knows Devin that hangs around the shows. Devin's a hard-working son of a gun. He's a nice young fella. He's a family man. His daughter's about the same age as mine. I think she's actually a year younger. I got to meet her at the event. Devin and his dad always come to events, and they're just always willing to lend a hand. So Devin was really interested in that 064, and he's a full-time cutter. So anyways, friends, right here, I fired the saw up and ran it, and then he ran it, and he's, you know, grinning ear to ear, and then I leaned forward and I yelled in his ear, you better take that home with you. So giving is what it's all about, friends. I love to give, and it just always feels good. You guys give to me, and I give it to somebody else. So thank you to the Ricky and the boys from up north. Donated that saw to the channel, and I donated it on to Devin. So anyways, check this video out. Okay, guys, right there, I kind of lean in and it's like, hey, take this thing home. Devin was speechless. Hope that saw works out good for you, buddy. Not bad for 85 cc's. That thing absolutely chugged through that sycamore. Another thing we end up doing is I end up running your guys' saws. It always starts off, I'm playing with one of my saws, and then somebody will hand me a saw and say, can you try this? So I ran a couple of saws from Clem. Clem always comes to events and he's learning how to port, and your saws are good, bud. They ran nice, and it was cool to try them out, so thank you. I ran a couple of saws from other porters I don't know. LNS, Leave Nothing Stock. That's a great name. I ran a 661 ported by that feller, and a 3-foot bar in that sycamore. It pulled hard. What else did I run? I ran a Gary Buxton. I think I've seen him on the Facebook. Friends, look him up. I ran a Buxton built 500i, I believe, and it was strong. I was very impressed with it. It ran nice. So Gary Buxton, shout out to you, bud. That was a nice saw. Yeah, anyways, friends, I just ran a plethora of saws built by different people. And, of course, you guys bring your cutting gear and you guys run saws. So here's some footage of that. Shout out to Weekend Warrior 802. I met him at, where did I meet you, buddy? Was it Buckinstock last year, or was it Bunyan, or I don't know, friends. But Weekend Warrior, I met him and his wife a year or two ago, and he gave me a couple of hats. And you guys see me wearing his green hat all the time. Chris is just a super nice fella, and he's a gentle giant. He's got 3 or 4 inches on me, it seems, but he's just a nice guy. Check him out, Weekend Warrior 802. He's got a channel, and I'm sure he'll be posting footage. But anyways, he brought a saw. It was ported. I can't remember who done the saw. It was a 500i, and he came up to me and he said, "My buddy Davey from Davey's Logging wants you to run this saw and sign it." So shout out Davey's Logging. Don't know who you are, buddy, but super glad that you watched the channel. And yeah, I ran his 500i right here, and that's Chris, Weekend Warrior 802. He was filming it. I did a couple cuts to make sure he got the goods. I had to smile, friends. My good buddy, the Dolmar man, he built a MS660. And I'm not going to lie, friends, I did ask him his timing numbers on that saw, which helped me pick the timing numbers on our 660 that we ported at the event. His saw was exactly like mine, but he did piston work. His saw felt stronger than mine in the cut. So here's Buckin just cutting, I believe that was oak with that saw, and that saw ran good. Definitely a Dolmar man ported saw. Everything I've run of his has been absolutely outstanding. buddy Justin Sizemore put on a knot tying and rope clinic. I find that stuff very interesting. I don't know anything about that stuff, friends. I'm just a lowly softboarder. Him and Buckin did a demo on a crane that you rig up in a tree. So if you have a dangerous tree, you can actually rig it, and Buckin cut it off, and at the same time Sizemore's doing that. Now, Sizemore and I are brothers from another mother. We are very similar, and whether it's hanging out at an event or a trip to Walmart, that's right, friends, at Walmart. We were walking through there, and I saw the most American thing I've ever seen. Purple Oreos. We don't get stuff like that in Canada. So we bought the purple Oreos and then a full pack of regular Oreos just in case those ones didn't work out. When in America, I gotta do American. Yeah, okay, friends. So when in America, you must do American. What flavor are those? I'm with Sizemore.
Brown sugar pancake.
Okay. Now, Justin Sizemore, he's not just an expert here. He's not just an expert knot tyer.
We got purple Oreos here.
But he found these Oreos. Friends, we're going to eat them. If we die, remember us for what we were.
The biggest love, BTS Army.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mom, would you like one?
Would you like one?
They smell... Wow.
Yeah, they do smell pretty bad.
Those are natural flavors for sure.
I'm glad we got the regular one.
Yeah, me too.
My initial thought was right. Okay, we're going to seal these back up.
You need a bubbler too,
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Wash that down. That was horrible.
It's like...
We'll have Buckin try some. Yes, wash that down.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
yeah.
they're gonna stop me at the border.
Yeah, you can't take all those flavors back. Not a bad water, eh?
America! When you're tuning that song, just make sure it's blubbering.
Okay. Like blubber, not like high. I mean,
You can, but listen for the blubber.
Like that. The fatness.
Yeah, that song's a little fat, but you're never going to hurt it's fat. It's when you run them lean and you go...
What is too lean?
When you're... And they're not, you know?
They're too high.
Justin, do you want me to just speed cut that off, or just
Probably. Yeah, we'll probably just let it down, and then we'll bring the front around or whatever.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
That Justin Sizemore's a pretty controlled man, isn't he? Hey, it's tree work. Tree work can get wild. You can spend a half an hour, 45 minutes rigging something up, and your tree can leave. Just like me the other day, I'm mouthing it off over there and forgetting my undercuts. It's good. good to know your species, eh? There he is. So now it's all just
Figure it out.
yeah. It's a fantastic way to do tree work, actually.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
He's cool.
Yeah, go with. You got my dog, Andrew? Here. I think we'll get out of it. Yep. Yeah, we're fine. That's fine.
It'll work itself out. Give her a little slack, I'll give it a hump. Oh, I see.
There we go. Yeah, it's my climb lines in it too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here, hang on.
Watch this. I bet you it's gonna hit and then engage and then just slide through it. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that'll work.
Is that the flick technique?
Yeah. Oh, it's on that branch. Look out. I'm just gonna pull it.
It'll roll right down. Here it
Yeah,
comes.
I'm just gonna pull it. Yep, there it goes.
Done.
That was awesome.
Yeah, buddy. Good job.
We're running a lot of
Well, guys, Buckinstock 2026 is behind us. What an event. That's the best event I've ever been to. Best vibe, best audience. We just had the best group of helpers. Everybody was just there to help each other out. So thank you to everybody that made it happen. Thank you to the Barths for just everything that you guys do and allowing us into your home and onto your property to do our shenanigans. Next event, friends, is the Paul Bunyan Show in Lower City, Ohio at the Guernsey County Fairgrounds. It is the first weekend of October. I will be there with Buckin, and I'm sure Justin Sizemore will be showing up also. So just want to say thank you to everybody that helped us make these events happen, the Barths, and all of our amazing volunteers that just come out and help. We couldn't do these without you. And I, for one, am honored to be a part of this. And life's good, isn't it? Okay, friends, that'll be it for Bunyan footage. I will do one more video on our trip home. I did experience some breakdowns, but not what I expected and not what I prepared for. But anyways, we'll do a video on that on the old Dodge Cummins and how it fared through. We did about 4,000 kilometers or about 2,500 miles. So the mosquitoes are brutal here. Welcome home, Tin Man. Anyhow, friends, stay tuned. We also picked up saws from Buckinstock, and I have a 395 to build for Justin Sizemore. And we're going to get back into that McCullough. So we got lots of content coming up. And Thanks for watching. Take her easy. Later.